You rigging up the worm?
Yeah, why not?
It's a big old ribbon tail worm.
Welcome back, everybody. I am out on a lake that, actually, I probably can't say that. I can't, sorry guys, I can't disclose the location. I can disclose that we've never fished here before. So we're gonna get out here and we're gonna try and catch some bass today. And I have these guys right here. This is primarily what I'm going to be throwing. The Googan squad dropped some new juice. These are miniature versions of their Filthy Frog and their spinnerbait, the Zinger. So we're gonna be taking this guy out, trying to catch some fish on it today. Oftentimes, downsizing your bait can actually benefit you, especially in lakes where the forage is a lot smaller. Sometimes those bass are keying in on smaller bait fish. So something like a small frog and a small spinnerbait is gonna be your go-to. So what's cool about this frog too is it's essentially made to be fished on a spinning rod. So cover like this, I'm really gonna be able to get in with that spinning rod. I don't have to worry too much about pulling fish out of heavy cover. I'm gonna be able to make accurate casts and hopefully catch some fish. So the water's super clear here. I haven't seen any sign of any kind of fish. Hopefully there are bass in here. We have no idea. I've never fished this place before, so we're gonna give it a whirl. Hopefully there's some fish. I got Caleb in the back here with me, so 2 lines are better than 1, as I always say, so we'll check it out. But I'm gonna switch you guys over to the GoPro. We're gonna look at the baits that they just released and get to fishing. We got some Zingers right here. We also have some Filthy Frogs. They're miniature. The Filthy Frog is a 2-inch, 3/8 ounce, and now we have a 1/4 ounce Zinger. So really awesome bait right here, but I think because it's just the evening time, we got a late start on the day, I'm just gonna start with a frog. I already have one tied up here on the spinning rod, so I really hope there's some fish in here. This was one of those last minute sends, like just to give you guys an idea here. We drove about 40 minutes to this place. It was 6:30 when we left. We literally had like an hour and a half of like good daylight before the sun starts going down, so I don't know. Winging a prayer, but we're starting off with the new mini Filthy Frog. That was sick, bro. I mean, if you ideally want to find and see if a fish is gonna eat this, the way to do it is by just getting a spinnerbait or something that moves and just covering the whole pond. I mean, I feel pretty confident at something. Thing is, I just can't see anything. Like, it's so clear and I don't see anything, so it's got me second guessing. I think there's bass in here. I'm just worried that they're gonna be super stunted. You know what I mean? Where they're like all half a pound. Caleb got one, so that's good, but I have a feeling that's gonna be the size that they're gonna be. Let's hope they get bigger. All right, I think we have to try the mini Zinger real quick. I'm gonna have to put this down, pick that thing up. 1/4 ounce Zinger. I'm gonna try and throw it on the Googan Go-To. Might be a little light because I have like 17-pound fluoro in here, but we'll see if we can make it work. You know what? Honestly, you got one of those worms that you just fished. I low-key want to rip the end off and put it on my spinnerbait so the tail like spins off the end. You know what I mean? Well, it depends. That little brown one. Look at that. Wouldn't that be juice? Instead of like a paddle tail, just put that on the end. And that pole right there. There's one. Huh. That's a better fish.
I just got whacked at the exact same time, bro. I literally hooked into a fish and it came off. Oh, that's a much better fish.
Much better. Oh.
Yeah, there's no bass. Don't even freaking.
Okay, that's a 3-pounder.
It's a 3.5.
It's close to 3 pounds. All right, I'll take it. I will take it. That's a decent sized bass. New body of water, new lure. See guys, that's a really good bass. That's a keeper all day. 1/4 ounce spinnerbait, miniature version. Some people think that small baits do not catch big fish. Look at that. That's what it is. Oh, there's ducks in here. Oh, I just got hit again. He came back on it. Okay, there might be some decent fish in here, buddy. This is, oh wow, this one felt so big, but it's not. Okay, this is good. This is good. She came and hit it twice. That was sweet. I got more. You want to throw a spinnerbait? Throw one.
I might here in a second.
I don't have a trailer hook on, which I wish. Actually, I might have trailer hooks in my box. I hate fishing spinnerbaits without a trailer hook. Man, that fish crushed it though, dude. Way harder than that last one. It was half the size. There we go. They're hitting it so deep, dude. Little guy. Dude, the Zinger. I'm telling you guys. Tough summer bite. Miniature spinner bait. Zing. Zinger. As Lunkers always says. Zinger. The Zinger's making me happy. There we go.
That's the juice. That's what it is. I figured I'd let you catch a few more to tell me to switch.
Sweet. That's like 2 in a row, almost consecutive casts. Let's throw it back out there. You'll probably do better on that chartreuse one too, just because this cloud cover coming over right now. Here you go, Caleb. Yeah, let me.
I really don't want to.
Unintentionally trolling? You on? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Caleb was literally, he was literally just trolling. Like he had the rod in between his legs like this, and he was fixing his other rod, and not a bad one. Oh, not a bad one at all. Okay. That's probably the second biggest one of the day. Spinner bait. So I'm kind of mapping out what we're fishing right now, and we're in like a wind-blown cove. There's a lot of good weeds, but there's this section right here in front of us that goes from like 12 foot all the way up to 5 foot. And what we're doing is we're casting these little 1/4 ounce spinner baits, and I put a worm on the tail instead of a paddle tail. And natural colors, we're throwing it over this big downscale, if that even makes sense, like the decline, I should say. Letting that bait sink, and when we're reeling it over right where it starts to drop, the bass are just like coming up and ambushing them. It's crazy, because the other side of the lake did not look promising. Am I right, Caleb? Like it did not look good at all. There was no sign of bait fish or really anything like that. Don't judge a book by its cover. Try to fish it first. Hey, I gotta move these rods, dude. Let's put them like.
There's gotta be good fish in here.
Potential. Like, I don't know if there's gonna be any 6 pound. Oh, there's one. Oh my God, that's big. That's big. It's gotta be big, dude. Or it just hit that hard. Oh my God, dude. It's not moving, dude. This is big. I'm telling you right now. No, wow, was it just that deep? Oh my God, dude, that thing hit like it was a 10 pounder, bro. Nice. Dude. Wow. I'll be honest with you, like, I thought for sure that was like a 5 pounder. There's one. Dude, the mini Zinger is just getting it done. Well, you gotta stop taking pictures and start fishing, bud. This one, they hit it very deep. Little guy.
Were you reeling that in, or?
Yeah. This is how you know they're not on shore hitting worms and stuff, dude. Feel that? Just put your hand on those teeth. Sweet. Oh no, you could tell when they have teeth like that, bro. There's probably just no crayfish or anything in here. Probably just bluegills. So they're probably just swimming around eating bluegills. I'm still reeling while the boat's moving. There we go. See? Question is, can we get one to eat top water in a little bit? Look at him dig. That's a better one. A little bit better. Okay. He's been eating good. 1/4 ounce Zinger. People say you can't catch fish on small spinner baits. Bada bing, bada boom. Googan go-to. Bluegill, 1/4 ounce mini Zinger. A little ribbon tail worm as a trailer on there. It's the juice. See, there you go. There you go. Calub. Oh, it's a little bit better one too. Oh, doubled up, baby. Doubled up. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh yeah, there you go. That one's closer to the first one I caught. The length on that one. My gosh. Look at that. Look at that. We're gonna cheers? Cheers, buddy. Dude, sweet. All right, clearly they're hitting the spinner bait. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna pick up the filthy frog. Now these fish are deep. I'm gonna try and fish this frog and see if I can get one to come up and just hit it. When it's very clear like this, a lot of times you can get them to come out and just make a meal out of a frog. So they're definitely hitting those spinner baits. There must be a big push of bait fish or bluegills through here. Filthy Frog was a sick bait. I actually caught a bunch of fish on this the other day. So if you guys are curious to see this frog in action, it will be on the Mystery Tackle Box YouTube channel soon. But with that being said, we're going back to the Zinger because they don't want it. I got one tiny little blow up on it. Nothing too spectacular. I don't know what it is about this lake. It's got a bunch of great laydown, but they don't seem to want anything. So I'm gonna try the Zinger for a little bit. If this doesn't work, it is getting dark and late. It could just be past the point of fish catching time, but thought of throwing like a jig down there has me questioning some ideas. I thought I had your line. I was about to be upset. The video. There he is.
I don't care. As long as I told you there was going to be at least, even if it's a stinker dinker.
Stinker dinker. What a word. Tell me why the Googan Squad Mini Zinger was the key to catching bass last night. Do you even know what that is? Alrighty, so the lighting's not too great over here, but I just want to give you guys a quick recap before we get out of here. You just watched me and my cousin go to a random pond. We never fished it before. I only brought 2 baits with me, that being the new Zinger Mini and the new Filthy Frog. Now, the Filthy Frog, it did not happen. That doesn't mean this frog doesn't work, it just wasn't the correct scenario. I've been spending a lot of time the last 2 days fishing these baits. I've been playing around with them. They are a new release, so I spent some time making content with them prior to them getting out on the market. This mini frog I've caught a ton of fish on, not in this video, but I'll play you guys like a quick clip. Got one. That was cool. Look at that. Oh, he just destroyed that frog. Yeah, so I actually filmed a video for the Mystery Tackle Box YouTube channel that's going to be coming out here very soon with this guy, but this is going to be an amazing frog for those scenarios where, you know, you have that lighter cover and when you just want to get minute and fish on a spinning rod. Now, this frog is a 3/8 ounce, which is not too small to fish on a bait caster, but if you want to get, you know, a good walking action out of this frog or get it in those right places, like really make a good cast with it, you're better off just picking up a medium heavy spinning reel. I'm throwing it on 20-pound braid, just straight braid, no leader, and it works really great. So as you guys can see, like, it's a pretty small frog. It fits in the palm of your hand, and the hookup ratio was really great. I actually think I stuck more fish on this mini Filthy Frog than I did the actual Filthy Frog. So really cool frog in my opinion. Just because it's small doesn't mean that big fish aren't going to eat it, but it's going to be great for those people who like to pond hop. And when you guys are pond hopping, you're not going to catch fish that are 3 or 4 pounds consistently. That's just not how it is. Most ponds have, you know, those consistent 12 inchers, those 1.5 pounders. So this is going to be a really great frog to get on a good bite in a pond. And even if you guys want to explore the rivers and stuff like that, you should be able to get it done with this guy right here. Now the mini Zinger. So they essentially downsized the Zinger to a 1/4 ounce, and I love it. Essentially with this bait, what you're getting is a smaller weighted head, smaller size blades, obviously less weight. It's just downsized just a little bit. And this has been a really great bait for the dog days of summer. When you guys want to go pond hop or you want to fish clear water scenarios, places where the bait fish and the forage is a lot smaller, throwing something like this is really going to benefit you. In this video, you guys couldn't really see it well, but the water was super clear. There was huge weed beds beneath the surface, and what I was doing was I was casting the spinnerbait out there, letting it get all the way down there and just slowly rolling it over top of those weeds. When you're fishing a pond that's like this, where you're not having these fish push up into cover, a lot of times what they're doing is they're hanging low in these weeds. These small bait fish and bluegills, they like to go inside those weeds. They like to hang out in there, and they'll come out, swim around, they'll go back in, come back out, and those bass will sit there and they will wait for them to pop out, and they'll ambush them right out of those weeds. So by rolling this guy over top of those weeds, these bass were just ambushing the heck out of it, and there were times where I was catching 3, 4 fish in a row. And when I was doing this, there were times where I was catching bass like one after another. So it was a really cool bite. Definitely something different, but if you guys want to try it, all I did was I took a ribbon-tail worm and I just found one that color matched here, ripped it off at the bottom, slid it on here, and I used that as like no different from using a paddle tail on a spinnerbait. So overall, 2 really awesome baits here brought to you by the Googan squad. If you guys want to check them out, they're available in the link down below at Carl's Bait and Tackle. They're going to sell out quick. I know there's already been a ton of noise on them, but it was cool to get out and fish with them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is going to be the last Friday upload that I post. New video schedules every Monday and Thursday. So probably the last Friday upload from me for right now. But if you guys are new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. More content coming your way with new baits like this. See you later.